Hello, this is Spoorthi from Aerob section. My topic for Tech Talk is demonstrate distribution sort and pigeonhole sort. Distribution sort. Distribution sort refers to any sorting algorithm where data is distributed from their input to multiple intermediate structures, which are then gathered and placed on the output. For example, both bucket sort and flash sort are distribution based sorting algorithms. Distribution sorting algorithms can be used on a single processor, or they can be a distributed algorithm where individual subsets are separately sorted on different processors. Then combined, this allows external sorting of data too large to fit into a single computer's memories. Programming activity. Program the distribution sort algorithm. Note the following guidelines below. Use the starter file distribution sort uniform starter. Compile all programs with the -03 optimization flag. Use a single node. Use a single node generation if applicable. Use the exclusive flag for all experiments so that your results are not polluted by other users running on the node. The starter file will generate uniformly distributed data on each process rank. NN is the total input size across all ranks, which may be slightly smaller or described below. We know set n is equals to 109, n is equals to 109. Assign n by p elements to each process rank where there are pp process ranks. So floor of n by p, then we do not need to consider the case where there are leftover elements. Therefore, we may sort slightly fewer than nn elements if n mod p not is equals to 0 and mod p not is equals to 0. Programming activity. Assign equal size buckets to each process rank. The startup file defines Maxwell and the elements are generated in range 0, Maxwell. Note that you may need to assign one rank a slightly larger bucket if the range does not divide evenly into PP. Make sure that the data assigned to each bucket or rank is value disjoint. That is, the same value does not appear in two different buckets. The algorithm has two main steps that are step 1, perform the bucketing where each process rank stores the elements in a bucket in a buffer for given rank and sends the data to the rank. Step 2, after all ranks have their data in the specified ranges, each rank sorts the data in that bucket. Figure 1 shows these steps where p is equals to 2, p is equals to 2. Each rank will need to send to p1 other ranks. You need to determine how to send the data to the appropriate ranks as functional ranges assigned to that rank. Once the data is obtained by all ranks, sort the data using qsort. Pigeon sorting. Pigeonhole sorting is a sorting algorithm that is suitable for sorting lists of elements where the number of elements n and the length of the range of possible key values capital N are approximately the same. It requires 0 of n plus n time. It is similar to counting sort but differs in that it moves items twice, once to the bucket array and again to the final destination. Counting sort builds an auxiliary array, then uses the array to compute each item's final destination and move the item there. Working. The pigeonhole algorithm works as follows. Given an array of values to be sorted, set up an auxiliary array of initially empty pigeonholes, one pigeonhole for each key in the range of keys in the original array. Going over the original array, put each value into the pigeonhole corresponding to its key, such that each pigeonhole eventually contains a list of all values with that key. Iterate over the pigeonhole array in increasing order of keys, and for each pigeonhole, put its element into the original array in increasing order. Example of pigeon sort. Suppose one was sorting these value pairs by their first element 5, hello 3, pi 8, apple 5, king. For each value between 3 and 8, we set up a pigeonhole, then move each element to its pigeonhole. 3 is 3, pi, 4 is 5 is 5, hello, 5, king, 8 is 8, apple. Example, the pigeonhole array is then iterated over in order and elements are moved back to the original list. The difference between pigeonhole sort and counting sort is that in counting sort, the auxiliary array does not contain lists of input elements, only counts 3 is 1, 4 is 0, 5 is 2, 6 is 0, 7 is 0, and 8 is 1. For arrays where n is much larger than n, bucket sort is generalization that is more in space and time. Python implementation. For typing import list tuple any def pigeonhole sort of list is list of tuple of int comma any none. In place sorts a list of key value tuples by key param list a list of tuples each having a key as number and a value that can be anything return none. Base is equals to min of key for key value in list. Size equals to max of key for key value in list. Base plus 1. Create the empty list of lists to be filled. It's a list of lists because the key can appear twice. Pigeonholes. List of tuple of int comma any is equals to empty bracket. For I in range of size, for key comma value in list, index is equals to key minus base. Pigeonhole is equals to pigeonholes of index. Pigeonhole append of key comma value. List clear. Reinitialize the list. We are going to refill it from the pigeonholes. For pigeon in pigeonholes, list extend pigeonhole. This is some example of the pigeonhole, and this is all about the distribution sort and the pigeon sort. Thank you.